Welcome back to Modeling Manhood. Today we're going to talk about one of my greatest struggles, communication, and making things clear for others to understand. This was never more evident than after I got married and we started one of our first remodels in the upstairs bedroom. I asked my wife, would you like wall lights? In my mind, I was thinking electrical outlets and switches with covers on. In her mind, she was thinking like wall sconces, things that pop out of the wall, and she said no. As a result, we have no switches or lights on the wall. We have a pull chain for lights in our bedroom. Real classy, I know. But as a result, we often laugh about our lack of communication with wall lights. So maybe you can relate. You've had difficulty communicating, whether it's directions to another family member, a spouse, someone at work. Communication is key, and we all need help in communicating. The most important thing that we can communicate is our love towards others and also our love towards our Savior. He communicates his love towards us in everyday simple things, the most ordained and the most complex. So I hope that you have a relationship with him where you guys are in constant communication, because that's what relationship is all about. In the Bible, there are a couple verses in the New Testament that talk about communication. I'm just going to read those briefly with you and end with an encouraging word. In Colossians 4, chapter 4, verse 6, let your speech be always with grace, seasoned with salt, that you may know how you ought to answer every man. And that verse is just talking about how we need to be kind with our words. Sometimes the words that come out aren't as nice as they should be, and they need to be seasoned with salt. So they're just kind of tamed down a little bit. And we should be able to give every man an answer, every woman an answer, especially about things spiritually that they might have questions about. Our next verse that I have picked out for us today comes from 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 7. Likewise, husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor to your wife, as she is the weaker vessel, and you are heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers may not be hindered. We can be very harsh with our words, especially to our loved ones. It seems like those we love the most, we often hurt the most. Not intentional, but just because we think that they're with us all the time, sometimes we don't treat them the best. And I've had to apologize on several occasions for things that I've said or things that have come out wrong. So I would just encourage you guys to be careful with the words. Words have the power to break and the power to build up. One of our family verses is 1 Thessalonians 5:11, where it says, encourage one another and build each other up. Not building each other up to tear each other down, but encouraging so that we can build each other up. So as you guys think about those verses that we shared, think about lack of communication and the results it has. Some of them are long-lasting. Some relationships that you guys may have been broken. Some of you may have family members that you don't talk to, or words that were said years ago that still hurt to even bring up. So I would encourage you guys just to consider your words today. And if you need to make things right with somebody, please make them right. That's all I got for you guys. And remember, mirror maker and journey with Jesus today.